first question from Paul, my neighbor. Right on your feet. There you go.
My hero in the Sheriff's Department is Joe Arpero over in Arizona. I'd like to know your opinion, and would you consider copying or hiring him?
Joe Arpaio was over here in November, did a fundraiser for me. Joe Arpaio has endorsed me. Joe Arpaio said, when you're elected, I will send guys over to help you build 10 jails here in San Diego County. He's the best sheriff in America today. Let me tell you what, he's the only sheriff I know that held his hand up, and when he swore to protect the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, he meant it, because it was a solemn oath before God and those you represent.
Yes.
Yes.
I live up here in Fallbrook now because my previous city I lived in. One night at 1 in the morning, I was mugged by two guys who were probably part of a gang. It was probably part of a gang initiation while I was trying to help my handicapped friend. So I want to know what you're going to do about the gang violence and the gangs in San Diego County.
Right now in America today, there are over 10,000 members of MS-13. Google it. In fact, Google Taliban and Hamas in America. There are over 10,000 of these guys up here, and we look the other way. It's time we go out there and start putting these people in jail where they belong, and then deporting themselves right all the way, it starts like something bad, all the way back to where they came from. We don't need them here, and as far as I'm concerned, if they're in a gang, you know, there's increased sentences if you're a gang member and you commit a crime. They prosecute them that way, and you've got to go to the judges and say, you will not make a deal and lessen the sentence. You cannot do that.
Just a clarification on the statement, and perhaps it was meant as a joke, but you mentioned that we can track cattle going throughout the country because they're numbered. I don't want to take that statement as to mean that you think that people should be numbered and tracked like cattle. I'm assuming it was meant as a joke, but if somebody who's running for sheriff, I think that's something that shouldn't be said lightly.
Well, obviously that was a bad joke.
My husband and I are both from Oklahoma originally. We've been here 35 years. And Oklahoma passed a law that people that...
Can't hear you.
Okay, people that in Oklahoma passed a law that anyone who hires an illegal will be fined $10,000 or going to jail. I've heard politicians say, oh, we're going to pull out the military out there on the borders, we're going to build fences, and to me, we're already in debt. So it's, no, just a minute, please. So it seems to me like if we start, our vote starts here, if we start here and not hire them, they may not go, because I don't blame them for coming. They're certainly getting better benefits than we are. But I want to ask you, what would you do, how would you propose that is it a good idea to start that kind of a law, or, go for that law, or what?
There's a program the federal government has, it's under the code number of 287G, where they will in fact come and train your deputies, in the federal laws. And if you go, I can go by and see a lot of stores now. I'm beginning to see like Jack in the Box and things like this. You can tell what kind of clientele I am. And you can see where they use E-Verify. So you can enforce this. It's just like drugs. You take away the incentive. And these people that are doing this, are costing us all money. My last year in the Assembly cost $10.5 billion for the state, not including counties, not including cities. $10.5 billion for illegal immigration in this state, and it's got to be stopped. And nobody, I'm telling you this right up front, nobody that's running against me has the personal courage to do it. I will.